Hi, and welcome back at the DCC Museum. Today's topic is about the question, which digital compact cassette recorder should I buy? We've been asked this question numerous times, and we hope that this video will help make the decision process a little bit more easier for you. Depending on where you live in the world, prices may vary, and in the end, it really depends on your budget. Buying the cheapest recorder available is often risky because they are potentially unrestored. In my opinion, it's only worth taking that risk if you have the availability to do some restoration work on your own, as all DCC recorders require some work. To find someone nearby that is willing and able to work on your DCC recorder can often be challenging and expensive. In this video, we will divide all players in 4 different generations. Between 1992 and 1996, 42 different commercial DCC players and recorders were built. The only official estimation in our possession was that by the end of 1993, around 150,000 players were sold. You can divide them in 3 or 4 generations, depending on technical build, chipsets and features. We will start with this overview. The 4th generation DCC recorders do not have digital coaxial inner outputs, but are digital optical only. They also do not have a microphone input and do not have a system link. The 4th generation recorders have the most features and are the Victor ZDV 919 and the Technics RSDC8. The Technics RSDC8 comes in gunmetal tech or in black. They use at least 18 bits and the Victor even 20 bits for AD and DA conversion. They have a fast mechanism and really have cool features such as storing song titles on self-recorded tapes. They are also the trickiest to restore and most expensive to buy. The pros are, they have the most features and a fast mechanism. The cons are, they are the trickiest to restore and very expensive. They are available in 100 and 220 volts. The 3rd generation DCC recorders have digital optical input only, but also have digital coaxial in and outputs. The unique feature of this 3rd generation is that they also have a microphone input. The DCC 951 also has a system bus. The 3rd generation Philips DCC 730 and DCC 951 were the last recorders that Philips made. They also let you edit song titles through the remote control. They have 18-bit audio technology and have a fast, also called turbo mechanism. Other than the pinch rollers and bells, little restoration is usually required. The pros are a fast turbo mechanism, relatively problem-free, and a microphone input. The cons are fewer features, the features are harder to access, and no VU meter. They are only available in 220 volts. The 2nd generation recorders only have digital coaxial in and outputs. No optical, microphone or system bus inputs are available. On some models, like the DCC 380 and DCC 91, that originally belonged to a complete set, there is a system bus. The unique feature of the 2nd generation is that all models use a mechanism that is in portrait mode. The 2nd generation Philips recorders, DCC 300, 380, 450, 91 and 600, often rebranded as a Magnavox 600 or a Grundig 305. They may not wind as the fast 3rd or 4th generation players, but they change between stop, play and reverse really quickly. They have the unique portrait mode tray. They are 16 bits only. Capacitors are through holes, so these are very reliable machines. Biggest problem documented is that the gear or tooth wheel can fail. These parts are no longer available and no one has been able to reproduce them. The tray belt always needs replacing. Pros are, they're problem-free, most inexpensive to purchase and do have a VU meter. Cons are, they're 16-bit, have a slower mechanism and potentially risky if the gear or tooth wheel fails. They are available in 110 and 220 volts. The first generation recorders have almost all desired in and outputs, except for the microphone. Digital coaxial in and output, digital optical in and output, and the system bus. They are the only generation with the RCA or cinch fixed and variable outputs. The first generation DCC recorders are all 16-bit models, like the Philips DCC 900, Marantz DD82 and DD92, Panasonic and Technic's RS-DC10 and the Optimus DCT 2000. The Philips DCC 900 is the most commonly available. All first generation models suffer from leaking SMD capacitors that need to be replaced. The Marantz DD82 and DD92 and the Technic's Panasonic RS-DC10 are identical to the DCC 900, but the Marantz have higher quality DA converters, the TDA 1547. And of course, they have a different design than the DCC 900. Avoid the Optimus DCT 2000. They look nice, but there is no service manual for it, so repairs are more complicated and parts can be used from any other first generation model. Once restored, these players are built to last as they are sturdy. The pros are, they're widely available, have a VU meter, and once restored they are built to last. Cons are, they're 16-bit, have a slower mechanism, and are always in need of restoration. Replacing the leaky capacitors is a must. They are available in 100, 110 and 220 volts. So what's the conclusion? My personal opinion would be that any first-time buyer would be better off buying a second or a third generation machine. If I would divide it per generation, my favorites would be for the fourth generation the Technic's RS-DC8, for the third generation the Philips DCC 730, for the second generation the Philips DCC 600, and as a first generation favorite the Marantz DD82. To help you make this decision, we've put a link in this video with a survey called "Which DCC recorder are you?" It will help you make the right choice, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.